Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 4 of Survival Challenge. I'm Chung TVG. And obviously hopefully you've been watching the previous 4 so you know where we're going. Um, our goal now is to create some sort of steady income. Basically get rid of that truck. So get rid of the child off the truck. Now we've cut a few trees from sort of the area we've had here. There's definitely a few more to be cut down, I think. I want to create a field, sort of fairly big-ish field. Um, and I also want to sort of obviously try and get planting a little bit more. We've got the sugar beets now, which are this sort of the first growth stage. They're coming on great. Obviously, because of funds, lime and rolling hasn't been done, so that is going to come down, unfortunately. But the fertilising is in place, so hopefully it gives us a good yield. But we're going to start off today. Let's turn that off. Don't want to waste the fuel. We're going to start off by placing greenhouses. So we've got enough money for 4. Which we'll go straight to now. They're a mod. Brilliant mod actually. I've used them on a previous game. So if we go to productions right at the end, I think, is it? It's greenhouses. What am I doing? But it is right at the end. So these £2,000 each. So I was thinking if we can get one there. Let's bring that over just a touch. One there. On there. And one there. So we need to put water in to get these up and running, which is the next thing. So yeah, they're going to be producing. Well, so the good thing with these as a mod is that you can actually also do sunflower and potato, so you can grow them. I think what we should best do, I've probably gone the wrong way about this to go back to the store. We need to get something for water, which we'll go to the store now. So what I'm thinking is, it's not necessarily going to be a massive income. It's going to be enough, but I think the best thing we can do is put this down for just selling all the time. Just sell, and just use those at the moment. Those greenhouses as like a passive income. Now I have come completely the wrong way. I've just realised I was actually closer to where I was going. So let's get back. Skip across the land. So what we're going to do is I'll jump to the store now, and we shall get the water tanker to fill in. Hopefully we should be able to fill from that river or stream or canal, whatever you want to call it. We should be able to fill from there. So I will see you back when we start to fill the greenhouses. I'll be back. So as you can see, we've got quite a fairly substantial water tanker. The Lizard SMP3. Like 3,500 to buy. 10,000 litres. It holds water, herbicide, liquid fertiliser, and milk. It's definitely a really good buy. Really good buy because it's going to see us through early animals, definitely milk, even obviously transferring herbicide and such. So what we'll do, we've got that one in there. So as you say, there's a lot of options for each one. So the top one's definitely got water in there. Let's do that. Sunflowers. We'll activate that. We did have a little bit of an issue coming out of this little canal. So I'm going to try a different approach. I'll sort of backed it in. I backed it in at first and then sort of tried to pull it out and it didn't have anything. But I sort of had to turn round and come back on myself. So hopefully by doing it this way now, we will we'll be able to get out quite easy. And a lot of the open air part of the greenhouses we've got. But what I do like is in the winter they actually get covered with like a sort of a polythyrene cover, sort of really small cover. So I do like that. So right, this will fill one. So what I'm actually going to do is 2 sunflower and 2 potato. Obviously the sunflower is going to be slightly more. Actually, that's because you'll get more potatoes. So we'll see. So what I'll do, I'll just jump now to me just going back and forth and fill in these, and I'll jump back in when we're done and we're all up and running. Right folks, we're full-ish last little bit. They've all been set to what they need to, so potatoes and selling, sunflowers and selling. So I was looking at the wrong one, and sunflowers and selling. The good thing is this as well, is that if we've got pigs or cows down the line, we can use manure on these and put seeds in as well, so we could really boost up the yield from these. So they're selling as soon as every hour that passes where we've got 1,000 litres, I'll sell automatic. So the actual bank balance will be jumping up periodically through the day. What I'm going to do is drop this off, but I think the plan for this day is, first of all, I did just make a little, well, not a bit of an error, but I should have done something first. While I was filling the water, I thought we should have a look at the farm, the derelict farm opposite. So we're going to have a look at the derelict farm. Then the plan for the rest of the day will be to mark out a new field and get that not fully ploughed, but at least get it marked, sort of an idea of where we want that to be. Let's go through the front gate, which is just up here. I know there are 3 boards over here, which I think is to help tidy it up a little bit. Ooh. Shall we can't jump on that? We could do with it. Old derelict barn. I think the signposts are over here. Yeah. So cutting this signpost with a chainsaw will permanently remove all power lines in this area. Well, I'm not too fussed with that. Cutting the signpost with a chainsaw will permanently remove all loose scrap in this area. And trees. Okay. So I mean, in regards, it's a massive area. Huge. I think we'd definitely get rid of all the scrap, obviously, where we can. And the loose stuff. But like I said, I'd like to keep. I mean, I really hope that when you buy the land, I don't know, I've not even looked this far into it, but I mean, like some of the animal pastures here, I'd love it if you could sort of get them up and running again. Maybe, hopefully. It just looks different. It just looks really different. There's a nice barn there. I don't even know if you can actually pick this manure up. Maybe it'd be worth just helping. Or if these are actually active. So are these active if you buy it? I don't know. No, obviously things like that you'd want to get removed. Chickens. I'd love if there was a way to actually have them like that. I doubt it. I think unfortunately you're going to have to remove everything. And that'd be good, isn't it, as a silo as well. Even the poor old farmhouse. I think there'll be a lot of demolishing. I see the power boxes for the power cat lines. So the end goal is to own all this, and then I want to fill it with animals. Obviously, if you could keep sort of some of the stuff here, it'd be a really good start. But looking at it, maybe not. We should get rid of some of the rubbish here, and I think it'd be a really good it's massive to be honest, but it'd be a nice place to start the farm proper. So I don't want to put too much down in regards to fixtures at the minute because I necessarily don't want to build too much on this field. But I think there's things that we can put in place to assist going forward, we'll say. So I think what we're gonna do is we need a shed, really. We've been putting it off, so we've got to have a shed. So I think I'm actually going to put it right at the bottom, down here. Just put it in there. So what I'm trying to do is, actually we've got these logs in the way first. A few's been cut there. Can't move that one. Can I move that? No. Let's do a little. Oh, that didn't work. Can I pick that? Yeah. See if I can just use the little trick. I love this. So I ain't got super strength or anything up. If you could like, sort of like, push him out of the way a little bit. Should be enough, hopefully. Right. So what we will do first of all is save. And look into the sales. I did have a mod on. We'll put more on there, but they weren't really. It wasn't like 10% off, so it wasn't much of a sale. And I wasn't going to go into the code and change it or anything like that. I mean, that would be great. But 190 horsepower to throw straight into the Stratosphere. That's 4. Oh, sorry. There was that one there. Sorry, but the John Deere, sorry, 190 brake. That would be immense. But unfortunately, we haven't got the money, and we're not going to have the money anytime soon. So, what we want to do is just spending even more money. Is do sheds. And we sort of looked at this a little bit in the last episode, to be honest. I think there's one for... Was it 4? Could I put that in? Maybe. Oh, it's doing that not enough money trick again. Well, I have. It's just where you place it. I could put that there. I don't want to move it too much. Just put there. So if we put that sort of there. Got an equipment shed now. What we can do is again save, because I am terrible at placement and painting. So if we go to landscaping, painting, is that similar? Oh no, maybe that one. Oh, it's not that. Maybe one of the custom ones over the end here. Looks like that. Yeah. Actually, do I want to do that? Or maybe like riverbed? Actually, no. Pathway, gravel, pathway, dark rock, wet mud, rock. Nah, that's definitely not rock. Gravel, moss, gravel, grass, dust. Yeah, I think what we'll do is to differentiate from the main road. So just make that a little bit bigger. Actually, you know what? It's a bit different, but I do like that. So you paint there. Look, so I could have, if you haven't guessed already, I have got the mod with sort of free painting on. The reason I've done that is because I think, like, yes, obviously I want it to look good, but like in regards to like aesthetics, it doesn't. The free one, it sort of doesn't impact us making money. This is just solely for it to look a little bit nice. So that's the reason why I've done it. I don't see a problem with it. I'm sure people, if anybody watches this, are going to say, oh, but it's not. But I don't see it as a major problem, really. Let's just bring that out just a little bit more. I want a bit of a turning circle here. I should be fine. So what I'm going to do is I can pick one of the other. Oh, I thought I'd be able to pick that up. Right. That's my little pushing log. See it? Yep. So I'm just going to move these down. So I can put them pretty much on that bit of land there now. I really want the real mower to come back. So you know, like that shrub there. I might just put another layer in just to get rid of that shrub, to be honest. It's not letting me push these now. Let's get these. To be fair, I don't want to get too close here either, so I should be fine. So, let's jump into our little beast. The actual man of the series so far. Well, even though it's not a man, but you know what I mean. So I'll fire this up. I think we might just keep this throughout. We're going to find something for this to do throughout the series. We will keep this track. This isn't going. This is the honorary. Whenever something, things might come and go. This is never going. Oh, I have to push that a bit too much, haven't I? Alright. Nobody look. Let's just get that there. Alright. So, what we want now is to do sort of a field, basically. If we say bring that there, I don't want to get too close to the posts either. So if we drop that down, if we go, what we think, well, what I think is straight. I want to sort of get to the edge of the grass. Just a bit more of a log there. So sort of not the edge of the grass at the top. So we've got goes forest. I can 100% see that's not straight at all. So I do sort of get up to the edge of the woodland area. So, that's about right, I think. So that's not very straight at all. But we'll get back. And then we'll do the cross, because I think we're going to have to get rid of some trees. Which we're going to have to do anyway. But I think we're cutting down for a purpose, not just for the sake of making money. So we sort of... I might have to push these just a little bit more. Let's get my pushing log. Ooh. Don't know what happened there. What am I doing? I can just push all these. I just forgot to just turn the super strength on. Yeah, I could have done it anyway. This would be more entertaining. Right. We potentially lost some trees there. I thought there was a lot more. Maybe it's just these little bits which sort of deceiving. So let's jump back in the beast. Get to the edge. Well, what I say is the edge at the minute. I think that is going to change. Like I say, I'm not worried about the fields being like all odd shapes and everything, to be honest. So I think if we go there, This is the next bit which becomes a little bit tricky. I'm going to sort of drive what I think is straight again. And we'll cut down the trees. So, this one will go. Then I'll just make sure I need to get the stump out on this, otherwise this field's going to be messed up. I will just push that out of the way a little bit. So, if we line that up again. Is that probably come out just a little bit, to be honest. So what I'll do, I'll drive up in it, which I think is sort of straightish. We'll see. So sort of everything in the way or inside this box now has got to be took down. Let's do that. No. No. Right. I need to get again. Get that little push out the way. To be fair, I thought there might be quite a few trees, but I don't think it's actually the case. I will try and square this off as much as possible, but it's not going to be perfect. I was just going to delete that tree then, but I thought every little counts. Let's put that out there. Let's get that out of the way for the now. Sort of push that a little bit too far out the way, maybe. Right. Let's fly up here. I don't think that's far off, you know? I don't think that's straight at all. Oh, I must. Ah, I know what I did. I actually, rather than lift the player, I actually hired a helper. So if we start down now, we start across. We shouldn't be far. Off there. I've just noticed my money's gone down. I'm just trying to think why. Oh, bought the shed. Ha! Yeah. Right, yeah. Me being completely stupid. Right. So if we get to the map. Yeah, it's sort of it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's fine, I think, to be fair. I don't think I'll maybe try and bring it on the left hand side. You can't see the mouse, but I'm basically running that down the left hand side, just trying to square that out a bit. Maybe square it off a little bit on the bottom left hand corner. But, in all honesty, I think that's a nice field. It's a good, really good start. So, I think what we're going to get, or where we need to be now, I'm not going to do, nobody wants to see more logging. So I'm actually just going to clear the logs. Get these trees sold. And then obviously we'll put the rest of the field in, and this will see they stay out. So I will see you shortly. The trees have been cleared and sold, as you can see by the big jump in the money. So I think this is the end of October for us. We need to obviously start thinking now again about expanding. So this is going to be another field. We need to look now at a tractor, a bigger tractor. I mean, the one we've got now has been brilliant, and it will continue to be really useful. But we need something with a decent front lifter to start getting ready when these are grown, to actually when they've been harvested. So we need the harvester as well for the sugar beet, then a front lifter and a trailer. So this is where the money's going. So what we're gonna do is just sleep through the night now. I want to see what sort of money it has been trickling in, the money through the greenhouses. But I just want to see what it does overnight. I can't imagine it being a great deal, in all honesty. Maybe a couple of thousand, 3,000 at a push. But we'll sleep through the night. We'll see what we've got, and we'll end everything there. The green strip off the plane in the background, I like that. Looks cool. Right, so we have got roughly 4,000 off that. Obviously we've got a little bit of maintenance we need to pay. But in regards, I'm quite happy with that 4,000 a day. It's not an absolute mass amount, but it's also not terrible. It's going to be a bit over 4,000, so we've definitely got money to not to burn, definitely not to burn, but to move to where we need to be. I think we can get everything now, and a little bit more maybe for the sugar beet harvest. So, but let's, before we do, is jump straight into the store and look at what we can't afford. Hey, the 8RX. I mean, that's a really good price, to be honest. 36,116 brake for me, not really worth it. And we've got a Harlem topper, which isn't needed. So that's the used vehicles today. Thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you soon. Bye.